Dread King Logan, and you're watching the Flavor General Josh, the Mouthpiece Danny, and my personal homeboy Cody on Rasslin Rage, R2YouTube.com. And if you're not watching, then you're a peasant, and I can destroy you.
Oh!
This is Rasslin Rage. This is Rasslin Rage. This is Rasslin Rage. Cody Fleming is the man who leads the brigade. This is Rasslin Rage. This is Rasslin Rage. This is Rasslin Rage. Cody Fleming is the man who leads the brigade.
And now it's time for Rasslin Rage with your host, Cody Fleming.
Hey, what's crack-a-lacking out there? Hello, everybody. Welcome to a brand new episode of Rasslin Rage. Of course, you know it is the 16th of May, which means, well, actually, it's a Sunday, which is the 16th of May, which means that we're on Rasslin Rage on R2YouTube.com because it's Rasslin Rage Day.
It also means do your taxes.
Yeah, episode 161, of course. Special episode tonight because we have a fine gentleman joining us, one Adam F'n Wick. But joining me also tonight are Danny Beals, the real deal heel, and the leader of the Whiteboard Army, the MIW Whiteboard Army, the Happy Harper himself, and a sponsor, Josh Harper.
I'm a little bit of everything, aren't I? I'm the greatest.
Yeah.
The humblest, too. That's back. As we said on MIW, there was one show this weekend, but I mean, that show's still going on. And it's sold out. So we can't really talk about that show right now because we don't have results for shows that are currently going on. We'll talk about that in the future if we get those results. So, but as we promised, we will be having Adam fucking Wick on the show. But first, let me tell you about my personal sponsor, someone who is also a big fan of Adam Wick, and that is the 24 Karat line, Jeremiah Goldman himself. Thank you for sponsoring the best part of this show and one of the best wrestlers in the state of Michigan.
And of course, we'd like to thank BCWA for sponsoring Rasslin Rage and MIW. You can find them on Facebook at GoBCWA and on the website at GoBCWA.com.
You guys are too young. You don't remember that.
No, I don't. Too young. Anyways, big thank you to Happy Harper Ice Cream, the gentleman below me there on the screen.
You said below me.
He is the owner of Happy Harper Ice Cream, but you can find them at wrestling shows that Josh is at. You can find them at J. Beckett Candy Company in downtown Port Huron on Thursdays from 4 to 7. However, you can buy Happy Harper Ice Cream in there all the time, right?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Well, and Josh, you got an announcement that there's going to be a change coming up. I forgot.
In the month of June, I'm going to start going on every Friday because the city of Port Huron is doing a bunch of events down there, and I've been asked to come on Fridays. So, yeah.
Right. Well, I mean, there's nothing like that. I mean, Fridays are good. But so we got that, and then you can go on his Facebook page where there's a list of all the wonderful flavors, which is condensing down because let's be honest, he has too many. He just can't stock them all. So it'll be special order only after that.
Yep.
You know, so you have to pay up front. Damn it. But that's what it is. Limited selection coming up soon, right? Soon. When is that?
Soon.
When is that going to be finalized?
It needs to happen. I'm debating if there's going to be a round 2 or if I'm going to stop where it is. Dude, apple pie somehow got knocked out and fruit punch is still in the running.
The people, bro.
That's because you left it up to the people.
The people, man.
Strawberry and chocolate. Warboy beat Chocolat.
What exactly?
Wait. I mean, nothing against Warboy. So that means chocolate gone, apple pie gone.
They can't be gone. That's all I debate.
I say you scrapped the whole thing and it never happened.
What happened?
Exactly.
There you go.
Exactly. And you figure it out on your own, because it's the money that talks and the bullshit walks. You know what I'm saying? What people buy is what you keep, and what motherfuckers don't eat, you throw it out.
Or I just buy another freezer.
Or you don't do that. But there is a gentleman coming on right now. He's here. He's waiting. We're going to let him in. What do you think? Let him in. Let him in. Let him in.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you now.
Yeah, we got you.
Awesome.
What's up, bro? How you doing?
Oh, I literally just got back home. I feel it's good to be home. So I really
That's
don't know.
good. Well, I mean, how long you been gone?
I was gone Wednesday for my brother's wedding. He just got married.
Oh wow.
Nice. Well, congratulations to him. Right?
Thank
Awesome.
Right. Like the shirt, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah. Fuck racism. Watch wrestling.
Why not?
Only Adam fucking Wick would wear something like that. I mean,
Just because it says fucking it. Come on.
right. That's what I mean. That's what I'm saying.
Stays on brand.
So you have been stacking some accolades lately. Specifically more so in XI, but holy smokes, man. You got the Sweet Daddy Malcolm Monroe Memorial Cup. You won that. What was that thing you won at the when we were in the house parties?
Oh, my God, the house parties.
You remember it was the double ring?
That was the Malcolm Monroe.
Yes, that was Malcolm Monroe.
Oh, was it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. My bad. I thought you won something else too.
I've won Proving Grounds with
Well, I knew that.
then Alex Weir. But then I just became your current light heavyweight champion. And I just been stacking and stacking and stacking. It's just when you have gold on your side, an opportunity, because we've had this talk before when I won Proving Grounds.
Yeah.
See what I mean when it's always about gold?
Yeah.
Gold talks.
It
And
does.
thank Jeremiah for a better opportunity. And none other than the process MM3 for this opportunity. And I will prove it to them that I am your light heavyweight champion.
Okay. All right. Now, we had this, we went on COVID. There was this 3 months of like nothing. Then we were able to go outdoors. That's where the house party events happened. Then there was this break. We did one indoor event for XICW. Well, it was two on one day. We'll say that, okay? And there was the semifinal and the final. You win. You and Alex win. And then we go on break again because there's no wrestling for like 2 months, 3 months maybe, because we're basically no indoor anything. We come back and you are now after only a few events, you're the XICW Lightweight Champion. I don't think there was any ring rust, but do you feel like you had any coming back after that little short stint there through the winter?
I was trying to wrestle at any given point, whether it was training where people were taking in training or people were offering or giving me bookings wherever I needed it the most.
Right.
And I would take those bookings and I think you came up with Harper where you said, every time you see me, I get better and better. Well, that's what I run with. When you first said it to me, I said, I'm going to run with that. And I'm going to take that and just every time I step in that ring, I'm going to do something, if not better than someone else and more unique of my style. So I would say no, personally. There's nothing against being cocky and arrogant like I am, but just more of the less, I want something to matter when I come out, and whoever that opponent may be.
Can't have ring rust if you never left the ring. It sounds like you never did.
Nope.
Now, you started 2020 as the Team Noah tag team, as one half, technically, of the Team Noah tag team champions. After constantly having to be the one to win the matches to keep those championship belts.
Thank you.
It was always you keeping them. At the end of the match, it was always Jack trying to do some stuff. Was it hard to basically be the only person defending those championships since you didn't have a wrestler that was on your caliber?
Time we'd come out, it was pressure. We would not even talk in the back. We would not even talk to each other until we hit that curtain. It was, get out of my way. This is my show. And Jack's face was, I'm going to fuck you up. And I would, and he did, though he did every time at the end of the match. Somehow, if he paid whoever the opponents were to say, hey man, at the end of this match, we're going to beat the fuck out of him. It like, that's how big of a coward you are. And now I had my opportunity. You made me lose the XICW tag team belts, Proving Ground tag team belts, to Rhino and DBA.
Yeah.
A couple of old timers. What? We lost to old timers. We wrestled DBA. I mean, we wrestled Aaron O'Ryan, your best friend, Tommy Vendetta, and we lose to these guys. Yeah, that just makes, that's what's the straw that broke the camel's back right there. And I just had enough of it. I saw my opportunity. He was down. I had to do what I had to do, and I took the opportunity, and look where I'm at now.
Yep.
If I see an opportunity, I don't hesitate to take it. And every time I do something, it's with a purpose and with a strategy, and I commit to it.
That's why you're getting better every single time.
Every match. Now, winning the Sweet Daddy Malcolm Monroe Cup. I mean, we already know that you knew going in that everybody else was in that match. Who are they? But can you give us just your mental state going into that match?
I felt personally, and this is an honor to be in that match, whether I wouldn't have won, but it was an honor just to step in the ring and be a part of that match. Because I've heard it's so, I would say it's a big honor to even just be on the booking of that match. Just have your name up there and be like, this is what an honor it is. You better bring out what it means to be a Sweet Daddy Monroe. I don't want to say the wrong words, but like, oh my God, I'm lying. But it's just, point being, it's just an honor to be in the match. And it was nervous, but when it came down to the final two, that went out the window because I know Jack Price like the back of my hand. So like, let me tell you guys something, and maybe you guys have questions or something about this. Let's say, let me spit out some information here. Tommy Vendetta looks up to Aaron O'Ryan, and Aaron O'Ryan trained Tommy Vendetta. And those guys are the same person. And they are the exact same person in a way, but Tommy looks up to Aaron like a god. At one point, I was just like Aaron with Jack, with Tommy, and I was just like that. I looked up to Jack Price like he was a god, like he's the next guy that's going to go out there and do something, and maybe he will, but again, when opportunity presents itself to a better person with better knowledge and better success, I'm just going to go with that path rather than this path.
Makes sense.
Jack Price was once a mentor to me. And I'll give it to him. He was the one who technically got me to where I needed to be and trained me to where I needed to be. I got I got him, I used him, and now he's gone out of my life. And I'm in someone who is better and more trusting and will have my back like I have his back. That's my final.
Right. So we've talked a little bit after you won Proving Ground. You came on. We talked a little bit about it. And I know it's a huge deal because you were part of Proving Ground previously and you were unable to continue because of a disqualification that I don't think was your fault, if I'm not mistaken. And, you know, here you are the second go around and you are the winner. You know, how obviously being in the Sweet Daddy Malcolm Monroe Memorial Cup is a big deal, but the winner of Proving Ground, how many people's careers have springboarded off of Proving Ground? I mean, Trey Miguel, right there, there's one guy, you know what I mean? And he's a pretty big fucking name right now. So with you, what is Proving Ground winning the Proving Ground championship along with all this other stuff? How is that, you know, where are you at with that? Like when you won that, what were you like? Ah, yes. Or are you like, fuck you guys?
I will say this. Before I went out, I had a meeting without my veteran, because if you don't remember, that was before War Games. And I thought I could trust Alex. I told him before War Games, man, let's not do anything stupid and let's just kick their heads off. And then he turned his back on someone who I trusted and looked to as an actual brother, because we both had the same similar backgrounds where we come from. But now I have to go into this match with someone who I can't trust, and I got to go off of a different mindset. It doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't. It really doesn't. And it almost scared me. And then I talked to Jeremiah, and MM3 pulled me to the side and the back, and they said, do what you have to do, but do it smart. And I promise you, you'll be led the right way. So I used Alex like I used Jack Price to get where I needed to be. And then when opportunity struck, I took it. I did not need Alex to win Proving Grounds. I already knew, even before when I was with Dre Jacobs, I knew that I was going to win Proving Grounds with Dre Jacobs. I trusted Dre. I still do.
Hey, I had you pick to win that first one.
Whether Dre doesn't like me or whether we have differences, I respect Dre. There will always be that respect. It was not his fault. It was not mine. It was business that had to be taken care of, and I completely understand that. Mm-hmm. And we have buried that under the carpet. It's old news. As far as Alex Weir and Jack Price goes, bye-bye.
Well, you know, listen, me and Josh were just talking before the show about how after the match, when Alex attacked you with his nuts. You know, I mean, you know, what kind of guy
I love
does
his
that?
reaction. He's like, wait, what?
Alex attacked me?
Well, yeah, with his nuts.
Yeah.
With his nuts.
Was it your forearm or your foot that he attacked?
I don't think Alex attacked me at all, though. I think it was the other way around, where I hit him in the nuts and then hit him with my "go fuck yourself" elbow.
Right? Yeah, that's what I said.
That could have been what happened. That could have been.
These guys think that his nuts attacked your arm, and it's Alex's fault, is what they're saying.
Oh, you're blaming Alex. No.
Oh yeah, because we've seen, you know, we've seen Willie Watts attack Elver Nicoloso's foot. I don't know how many times with his knots.
Well, that's true. That's true. I forgot all about that. That is true. But balls aren't steel. There's no balls actually there. And I was surprised that he actually did have balls. personally, right, in his wife's purse or fiance's purse, whatever. But it's again, the opportunity was there.
Right.
I don't want to touch you. I want you to basically fuck off. Bye-bye.
So throughout 2020, you had Jack Price as a tag team partner, and Jack Price betrays you, makes you lose the belts. You had Alex Weir as your proving ground partner. Alex Weir betrays you right before the finals, and you end up taking him out at the end of proving ground. Now we come to Standish for that light heavyweight championship, where you got to face both your former tag team partner and your former proving ground partner in the same match. And you're able to beat both of them to walk away as the new light heavyweight champion. Was that kind of cathartic to be able to put 2020 completely behind you and go into 2021 as a new man?
Yes, in a way, but to go off subject and just to put a little something, I pinned both of them at the same time.
Right.
True story.
Both of my vets and pin, because I know what was coming. It's easy. But also, I want to know who gave Alex the opportunity to come into this match between me and Jack. He can come in and stick his grimy little hands whenever he wants in with my business. No, wait your turn. There's a line of assholes who want to beat my ass in the back. Wait your turn like everyone else. Jack's first, and then you are dead last.
Oh, that was great. I love that was the best. There's a line of assholes in the back. Yeah, I love it. That's great, man.
So to answer your question, I was pissed off, but I got over with what I knew I was going into, if that makes a little sense. But
yeah.
But I don't know. It's just I see a better future at XI as of right now.
See a good present.
That kind of leads to my next question. What lies ahead for Adam Wick?
Opportunity after opportunity after opportunity.
Well, you know what I say? World domination.
Not world domination. Just there's going to be a new order in XI.
Well, and that kind of there's a new, and this isn't it's kind of off the fly, but there is one left, and that one has a nice shiny new title. The Midwest title.
Are you talking about my father?
Yeah, is that our eyes on him? You've been pretty unstoppable lately.
I have nothing. I have no desire or want to even touch Aaron Orion. Not because I'm scared or anything. I don't care. I know Aaron Orion like the back of my hand. I just don't have any beef with Aaron Orion.
So it's not about the titles. That was just kind of sweetened the pot when you could beat Alex and Jack.
Yes, in a way, yes. But I was very surprised that he could pull off what he did. Granted, with all the injuries that he have endured, we think he has a broken shoulder, and he still overcame that. He is sore in his lower back all the time. He just overcomes and overcomes. So I got to give it to Aaron. Congratulations. You're the new midweight champion.
Right.
But you for long.
Right. Now I have to ask. I did an interview with a guy last week. Jason Page.
Jason Elizabeth?
Yes, that guy. All right. And He had some very strong. I don't know. Did you watch it?
No, but if you could quote it for me, because I was just about to watch it, to be fully honest with you.
All right. So you should watch it, but there is a part where he mentions you.
Oh, that's so cute.
Right, by name. And he basically, and this dude, all right, I'm going to say it. He basically says that you can't get over without saying, like swearing, basically, is what he said.
Okay.
That's what he said.
No. I've been challenged before where, hey, don't go out there and swear. It's not that hard to not swear.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that hard to be an asshole either.
True story.
Now, he said that during the interview, and I didn't get to watch it live. I watched it later. And as I was watching it, that's complete bullcrap to say that Alex can't get over without swearing. Because, Cody, we were at that show in Knights of Columbus. As soon as Adam came out that curtain, he didn't say anything to anybody. He didn't do anything to anybody. He walked out. He looked at a crowd of people that he knew was inferior to himself, and they booed the hell out of him. So to say that Adam Wick can't get over without swearing is complete and total bullshit.
See, I like the word fuck. I think everyone should say the word fuck. It doesn't hurt anybody.
Nope.
It's not it's not gender it's gender neutral, actually. The word's gender neutral, so it doesn't really offend anybody. It's not political. It's just a word. I think everyone should say the word fuck. But to say that I get over because I like cussing, no, it's just a natural thing for me to talk to somebody. I like the word fuck. It's a good word.
I fucking agree with you. It's a great word.
It's a great word.
I'm telling you. Well,
it's all right, Jason. Okay, let me tell you this. Ever since that match at Pro Wrestling All-Stars, Jason Page, from when I met him to now, has got nothing but better and better and better and better and better and better. So, granted, other than XI and what's going on at MPW, he needs to get his head out of his ass and come to realization what you're doing. You are running with a group of nobodies and people who it doesn't make sense for you to be with. Okay, Jason, let me tell you something. If you're watching and you take the opportunity to watch this, you're making a big mistake in what you're doing. And maybe someone or something is going to have to beat it in your fucking skull. And yeah, I just cussed again. Beat it in your fucking skull. Just get your head out of your ass and look at how good you are just as a wrestler. As a singles wrestler, you do not need these people. You do not need Armageddon. You don't need TJ. You don't need Tanner. You don't need Gracefully Chosen. Gracefully Chosen has wrestled fucking twice out of the whole, century of their life? TJ? I'm not even getting starting on that. I plead the fifth on that one. Tanner, go on somewhere else. Fuck off somewhere else. Jason Page makes that group 110%. He is what holds that group. I give that to him. It is time for Jason Page to fucking realize that he needs to take the opportunity and say, fuck Armageddon, and be a star on his own and take over MPW himself. I know the kid can do it. He just needs to realize that he can do it.
All right.
He do it himself.
We've got some people in the chat. We have Mr. Jack Price. He's in the chat with us, and he says, fuck you, bro. Love Jack. We also have Colton Holland with the question, why join Goldman when DTA is taking over XICW?
No. VTA is not taking over XICW.
He's also questioning your legitimacy for the light heavyweight championship by saying that Alex pinned Jack. So should you really be the champion?
No. Jack pinned Alex. I took the opportunity and hit my go fuck yourself elbow and stacked them bitches on top of each other and made an inside out Oreo and pinned them 1, 2, 3.
Thank you.
And I mean, like I said in the comments with that, if you're not a zebra, your opinion doesn't matter. Zebra
True.
said that. Adam fucking Wick is the champion. Adam Wick has the belt. He is the champion.
I'll say,
matters.
whose hand was raised at the end of that match?
Ta-da. As you can see, my background.
New champ.
New champ. I think I just heard the background too before that match even started. If you can just listen closely, maybe it's just a few people, but at least those few people believe in me.
Awesome. Well, before we get out of here, the one thing I'd like to know, a couple, I guess it wouldn't be the one thing, but it would be, I'd want to know, are you feeling pretty good about yourself right now? I mean, you got all these accolades. You're pretty much on top of the world when it comes, where do you go from here? What do you do? You got a bunch of shit. What do you need to do? What do you have to prove?
So as far as XICW, if that's what you're talking about, if I'm correct.
Sure.
Yeah. I feel from the beginning to now, I feel like I am with someone and people I can finally trust. I honestly feel like that because at War Games, it was MM3 carrying me out of that cage. And I just knew from the start to the end, when I first came to XI3, always had my back. No matter what it was, whatever I asked of him or whatever I just needed from him, he always had my back. And I could not thank him enough. So as of right now, I feel better at XICW, and I've never felt better now than I've ever had in the history of XICW. Whether it's holding the tag team belts, whether it was winning the Sweet Daddy Monroe Cup Memorial, well, that's a lot of words. And then now, and when winning Proving Ground 2, and now the Light Heavyweight Championship, you're right. What more can I do? Who knows? Maybe next Sunday I'll prove it. Isn't that what DBA says? Prove it, bitch.
Right.
Well, I'll prove it then.
Nice.
No, and I don't know. We'd have to do some research to find out. But I'm sure there's not too many two-time Sweet Daddy Malcolm Monroe Memorial Cup winners.
I think there's only been 2, isn't there?
Yep.
Yeah, I think there's only been 2 so far. But Black Sheep is in the chat, and he says, big Adam Wick supporter personally, works hard and deserves the recognition he's finally getting.
Thank you. Thank you.
Good stuff. I do want to point out to all our viewers and anybody that watches the replay or maybe is listening to this later on Podbean, all the links for Adam Wick are down in the description. All right. Go down there, follow him, Facebook, Instagram, and all that good stuff, Twitter. Okay. Check him out. All right. Also, XICW, there are links all down there for XICW for their website, to all their social media, as well as their YouTube, where you'll be able to find a lot of Adam Wick matches because they post them all up there nowadays. I know that most of the house party shows are up there, so definitely want to check that out. Please don't forget that Adam will be at XICW this Sunday. We got a double header. Yes, we will be at both because that's how we do shit, because XICW is the shit. So Very good. LaDon Sanders. He says, LaDon Sanders says, just remember, we got unfinished business at IPW, and he calls you a bitch.
This kid is so obsessed with me. He has nothing better else to do. He ran his mouth. It's just some referee who thinks he got over on him. He won because of the legendary Josh Raymond being in his corner. So you won a match over Adam Wick. Congratulations. Move on from that. You'll never get an opportunity with me ever again. And if you do, I'm going to beat the fucking fro off of you. God, that kid pisses me off so much. Holy fuck.
And so Josh, just so you know, Jack Price says he is the man.
He is a man. He's a great man. He's not the man.
Thank you. I've been saying that since day one.
Lord almighty.
Speaking of people, though, that want a rematch, Jack Price is saying that he wants a rematch with you one-on-one.
I'll decide on that. Thank you very much. I'll decide. I will decide whether that happens. Not I do.
Do the champions get to choose who they face?
I don't want to face anyone at this point.
Well, I mean, I can't say that I blame you.
I will not defend it. I'll do on my time and whenever I feel like it.
Okay, so all right.
I prepare myself for a match next week with the guy who I look up to now, MM3.
You guys are tag teaming.
So Puerto Rican Wrecking Crew.
Yeah, I've never heard them in my entire life, and I study old history of Michigan. So who are these guys? Are they even Michigan?
Be famous for losing to you and MM3.
Thank you. But I've been saying since day one.
You're pandering. Listen to this guy. Such a pander. Hey,
I've been chanting Adam fucking Wick since the first time I saw him. So you can't say I'm pandering to him.
That's true.
Right. Yeah. Well, Kai hadn't invaded the chat. He is booked tonight, Chaotic Night. He's at a show that's going on right now. That's why he's not here. They're asking why Goldmane's not here. So
that's true.
Right. So I do want to say thank you to you again for joining us for the I don't know how many time now. It's been quite a while.
That's been awesome though.
Yeah. He was if you guys haven't checked out, there was the him and Tommy Vendetta come on, and they did a War Games debate. That was gold, by the way. So check that out if you haven't already. There are a few different interviews on here with Adam Wick. And there's an interview on here before Proving Ground, before XI, before Tag Team Championships, before all of that. So it's like watching someone progress. So it's awesome stuff. Awesome sauce. Yeah.
Well, what did he say in that first interview? He said that he's going to be great and he's going to do it all. And what's he doing?
There you go.
How many interviews have you had where someone said they're going to be great, they're going to do it all? And how many times a year later can they sit there and say, look at what I did?
Yeah, absolutely.
Not many.
Well, what I love is I caught the part where you said that you have really studied the history of wrestling in Michigan. And you have done many things, but two that really stand out that will cement you as part of the history of Michigan. One, again, going back to the Sweet Daddy Malcolm Monroe Memorial Cup, that makes you part of Michigan history, no matter who likes it.
That's what I've been saying.
And the second is, once again, the light heavyweight champion that has a huge history in this state.
A huge history in wrestling.
Yes, you are putting yourself in the history books, and there ain't nothing nobody's going to do about it.
Amen to that, brother, for sure. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting time. So, listen, on Tuesday, we're going to come back here. We're going to talk about XI and preview whatever matches that we know about, plus any other, events that may be going on that weekend. And we're going to be at XI, obviously. So we're going to get to talk to Adam Wick there. And
so there'll be no Rasslin Rage
No Rasslin Rage next weekend, by the way, because when there's XICW, there is no Rage.
Yeah, we ain't home.
Well, there is Rage, not on the TV.
Right, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Please don't forget. Hey, what's up, Josh? Josh, the former announcer for XICW. I don't know how to say his last name correctly. So, starts with a G, Josh G. He says hi to Adam Wick. Yeah, to you.
Oh, hi. How are you?
But make sure that you guys smash the thumbs up. Make sure that you subscribe and head on back here on Tuesday at 6:30-ish, because we are, in fact, on XI time. Make sure that you watch the preview for that, and get down in the description and check out all the links to everything, because there's all kinds of good stuff down there. Adam, again, my man, congratulations on the big wins. Congratulations on the championship. Thank you for joining us again. And we look forward to seeing you on Sunday, brother. Anything you want to say before we get out of here?
Jack Price, Alex Weir, you can go fuck yourself. Oh, and Jason Page, eat a bag of dicks. I don't know.
Oh, so there you go.
All at once or one at a time?
All together. D, all the above.
So you heard her here first. Adam Wick tells Jason Page to eat a bag of dicks all at once. Everybody, have a great day. See ya.
See you guys.
It's going down. This is Rasslin Rage. Going down. This is Rasslin Rage. This is Rasslin Rage. Cody Fleming is the man who leads the brigade.